So the topic today is the topic today is why are women so independent? Men that offers to do for you and can't, or men that offers to do for you and won't. That's what it is. So we're gonna get on that topic today. You want to go ahead and start it out?
Sure, I can.
What are some things that you've dealt with?
So, recently I learned of someone who they've been dealing with a certain person for a while, and they've been handling their own bills. They've been handling their life, managing their life pretty well. But then when they reach out to someone that they are involved with, it's kind of like they will help them, but it's limited. Now you have this person that's a part of your life that's been you've been intimate with, you've shared intimate parts of your body with, but when you ask for assistance, that's when the line is drawn. So lines are not drawn until it's time for them to actually put out or get out type thing.
Yeah. But okay, so did they help your friend?
No, they didn't.
Oh, they offered.
But they offered and willingly offered, even followed up with the offer. But then when people are placed on the deadline, they're expecting it because someone has said yes,
right? And
then they come back and it's like no.
Yeah. Okay. So even to touch on that, one thing that gets me, like my mom, I'm very much like my mom. Like we're both so independent. So, there's women out there that don't like to ask for help. Mm-mm. Don't like to ask for favors, not from no man, because we always feel like there has to be something that they get in return. They're not
just trade.
Yeah, definitely. They got to get something out of it. My thing is, with him offering or whatever, and then did she ever go and ask him?
They offered. She asked.
Like, did she go and do like a follow up? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, they got ghosted.
Yeah, that's what I don't like. So don't offer something. Like for me, if someone comes and asks me to do something for them, I'm not going to sit here and just not get back with them and follow up with them. Like I'm like, hey, I'm going to do it on this day, this time. I'm not going to just say I'm going to do it and then they have to come. No one wants to feel like they're begging you to do something. Yeah. Like, so I don't never want, the person already is in need already. Why am I going to make them feel worse as it is? Like, I got to come back. I got to beg her. Hey, you still going to do it? Hey, you still going to do that for me? I'm not doing that. So when it comes to men offering, I really, really wish that a lot of men would follow through. They just be talking.
And it is a talk game. Yeah,
it is. It's part of their game.
And it's sad because I think they feel like that's what they have to do in order to go further with a woman. Let me tell y'all something. Most women already know whether or not they're going to sleep with you. They're going to give you their time. They already know that. You don't have to do all that extra lying to get it done.
No, for real.
Because it's going to happen. But when you lie, that decreases your chances of it. And then y'all some good actors too. Like y'all try to make it real believable. I'm so glad God gave me the spirit of discernment because I can see a lie coming a mile away. But I just want women to know to value themselves more. If you have to ask them for something, you don't need to be with them.
Right. Because if they know you need help, it should be just an automatic thing. But it's like they want you to come and ask them, like, yeah. And it's not like, let's just say you're just venting. But it's like they want you to ask, like, hey, can you help? Like,
the part about you walk in and the light's off and you ask, well, is there anything I can do? What? Nigga. I know you see these lights off.
Right. But they want you to ask.
They want you to ask.
Yeah.
They want you to ask. Or, like the car's broke down. Was there anything I can do? How about you take the initiative and
you can get out there and go race the hood and see what's going on. I mean, that's a start. Like, come on now. So, and another thing too, what men do, they like to, like, some may help. Okay, let's say that they help. But then it's like I'm not gonna say stall, but it's like they do enough just to keep
that nickel and dime.
Yes, just to keep you like latched on, because they don't want to like give everything, and they feel like you're gonna go about your business. That's her choice. If she decided to go about her business, that is her choice. But that's another thing I don't like that men do as well.
Yeah.
So you guys complain about a woman being so independent. I don't know. It's just contradicting to me.
It is. It's very,
like, I've even had men tell me that, one, that I am intimidating, and two, is just I feel like men have also like gone about their business because they never felt like I needed them.
Right.
You know, and a man
why does it have to be intimidating? Because it's almost like they're going into it expecting that person to need them on some level instead of just a regular organic relationship starting. Right. Like, let's go ahead and see, let me get to know you, you get to know me. You don't have to know all of my vulnerabilities in order for this to occur. You don't have to know that, I catch the bus. You don't have to know that I work at, whatever location as the lowest ranking member. You don't have to know all of that, but it's like you want to know all of those things just so you can feed on that. And that's not right.
Yeah, it's not right. It's not right at all. It's very, actually, like, I don't know. I've even had, that's not, oh, Mitch, tell me. They'll be like, Mitch, why you won't talk to me? Why you don't never share nothing? Nigga, I don't want to. Like, for what? What is me telling you my problems, what I've been through, is going to do for you? Yeah. What is it going to do? Like, I need you to, we need to deal with this now. And then, but yeah, that's another thing that I don't like. The whole nickel and dime, that was a good one. So what's another thing you done been through?
Me personally, I think I learned very early, and not to say that I haven't been through anything, but I think I learned very early because I was a single mom, and just as we were just talking about men, people, I'm not going to say men because women do the same thing. Yeah. But they find where you're vulnerable at, and then they feed on that. So I learned to get out there and do it myself. So it's not that I'm trying to be intimidating. I'm just trying to keep it moving. Right. I'm trying to make sure that, I don't have to ask people, or because it does feel like begging at some point. And then people don't want to hear it. They really don't want to hear it. They say they want to hear it, but they don't want to hear that you're having financial problems. They don't want to hear that, life is falling apart around you. They say they do, but they really don't. And if they're listening to it, it's 9 times out of 10, there's a motive behind it. Well, I'm going to get what I can get out of this person. I'm going to keep it moving because, they already got this hardship going on. I don't want to be a part of that. But you will sit there and take the time to have this person give you their whole life story because they're trusting you for you to sit there and say, okay, I'm out.
Right. Oh, I'm glad you said that's another thing that be pissing me off. When let's say you do ask somebody to do something for you, right? And it's male or female. Okay. You ask them to do it, and they say what you need it for.
Oh, girl. Okay. I don't like that either.
It doesn't matter what I need it for. If someone come and ask me, it's either a yes or no answer. I'm not going to ask you what you need it for. If you're telling me, hey, I need this, I need to give it back, especially someone I trust that I've let borrow money before, I don't even tell them yes or no. I cash out on the money, or I send on the money, Apple Pay the money, whatever I need to do. I'm not going to ask them what they need it for. If they need it, they need it. That's not my business. If you're going to give it back, you're going to give it back. If you say I need to have, okay, I'm not going to expect a payback from you because we have already got that established. That's another thing I don't like. You ask me what I need it for, tell you what I need it for, just for you to say no.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. I don't like that either.
I want to fight.
Yeah.
Definitely want to fight. I don't like that. It's like, tell me no, or you have me wait days to give an answer, and then I got to come back around and say, hey, so have you thought about it? Y'all, please stop doing people like that. Yeah. Please, people already feel bad enough when they are in a bind, and now you're going to sit here and make me wait. I'm on standstill, telling me no right away, and I can go to the next person or figure out plan B, C or D. I don't understand it. Like, why just
have you stuck on pause,
right?
Until they come up with a decision.
Yep.
And they already know they're not going to do it.
Yep. So just tell them no.
Yeah. And then they start sharing all of your information with people.
Oh yeah, she came. She came. She came the other day and asked me, can she borrow $20? Like, I'm like, why? That's sad. People are sad. I'm sorry.
That is. It's sad.
People are so sad.
Listen, people are very, very. Their mental state is very delicate. You don't know where a person is at. One thing I don't do, and I'm glad my daughter has picked that up, is, if somebody asks me to borrow something, I don't need to know the whole story, because first of all, it's exhausting. It's exhausting listening, because I'm dealing with my own stuff. I don't need to hear what you got going on.
Right.
I just tell me what you need, and we're done. But
we ain't got to go through a whole story. I don't want to hear it.
Nope. It's either I'm going to do it or I'm not.
Right.
And when you say, hey, can I borrow $20? It's not going to be what you need it for. It's, oh, okay, sure, here.
Here you go.
You don't have to borrow $20. Like, here you go.
Right.
But just know, for y'all that think y'all going to come up to me and just ask to get $20, that's not going to happen.
Hey, my Mitch, I get $20.
Let's be clear.
Right.
So because first of all, people don't really walk up to me like that. I don't know why, but they don't. But my friends know that I got them, they got me. I have friends that we don't talk to for years, but if they call me, I'm there. And that's the type of relationships that I respect and I trust. Some people that's like around you all the time, they have to know every part of your life. They may not be meaning you well, but when a person is sincere, and when they are in need. And for you to have them like a wounded animal, like, they're scared, they're afraid,
all flustered, don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah, now there are people that make bad choices about their finances, but you have to be led
and that's not our
do
business
things for that,
right?
For them, but still, I don't need to know what you need it for. If I'm going to give, if I have it, okay. If I don't, it's a yes or no. Stop asking these people what they need it for, just for you to tell them no, for you to turn them down, and then share their information with somebody else about what you did. Oh, and stop telling people you gave people money too.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Mom, don't get me started with that. Don't get me started with it.
I helped her get her car fixed.
Right. I helped her. She ain't had no groceries. She asked me to go to the store. Why? Why are you telling people that? I don't
guess
like
that makes them feel good.
I guess so. It's an ego thing, and especially going back to men. And like I said, you guys love you guys love to complain about women being so independent, but this is why.
Yes.
This is why. We don't feel like, even going back to my grandfather, like a lot of men now are not natural providers. And we do not feel safe. My mother and I know for sure we are alpha women, and we know how to be vulnerable, but in the right hands. I need to feel safe with you. I need to know that you got me, just like I got you. But if I don't have that, you're gonna get, I'm not gonna say that hard person, but you're not gonna get the vulnerable woman, like that feminine. You're not gonna get that out of me. Because at this point, I feel like I'm more harder than you.
Be dapping it up,
right? Like, no, right? That's an OG triple. Okay, but yeah. So, that's the thing. Now, what I do want to touch on for the people who do ask, on the other end of it, who do ask for favors. Okay, one thing that I wish people would learn: when you say you're going to do something, so if I come to you and say, "Mom, I need $100," and I'll give it to you by the 9th, and the 9th get here,
y'all ain't gonna get that back,
girl. The 9th gets here and I don't hear nothing from you. Now people like us, we be forgetting. We'll forget that people, we're old. But the 9th gets here, but then the 10th and 11th and the 20th get here, like, what, so and so is supposed to pay me back, but I haven't heard anything from them. So that's my issue. If you say you're going to do something, just like I came through, you got to return the favor. If you say you're going to pay back on the 9th, pay back on the 9th. Or if you can't do it, hey, I know I said I was going to pay back on this day, but I can't. Can we push it back? And that's it. And that's fine. But when we don't hear nothing from you, nothing about it, I'm not about to call and say, hey, I thought, what happened? You paid me back. No, we're going to charge it to the game.
Yep.
And we know next time, don't come to me. Don't ask me for nothing. So I think people need to learn how to be fair and honest and follow through with their word. And that's that's now what I see that a lot where people don't follow through with anything that they say. It's always an excuse.
And don't get mad at these people. Don't get mad at them if you gave them money and they didn't come back on the 3rd to pay you, when they got the income tax or whatever they said, don't be getting mad at them. It is what it is. Some people are just built that way because you'll sit there and be mad at those people for a long time. Every time you see them post on social media, their meal, what they doing, how they hanging with their
new
friends.
Shoes.
Oh,
you gotta rent a car. Oh, yes. You out of town.
We out here,
y'all. Okay.
Yeah. You gonna be mad and just be like, okay.
All right. You got it now, so we
girl,
good.
Go live. Boy, go do you. Okay.
Because those same people always end up coming back.
Yeah.
Or want to come back, but they know that they can't. Because of what they did. But some are bold, though.
Some are very bold. And they'll come right back and be like, hey, can I get this from you? I'll be like, remember that?
I don't even say remember that. I don't even say remember that.
Like,
no, I ain't got it. Because I don't got to remind you.
Yeah, they know.
They definitely know. I'm not about to remind you that you owe me money.
But independent women have not become independent based just because someone has... they're just not built like that. Trust me, there's a cause and effect to that. So we are independent because of the experiences that we've lived, the life experiences that we've had. So men, don't be so hard on women. And actually, I think y'all should be happy that you come across an independent woman.
Right.
Like, who wants to be paying for meals every single time you go out? Like, golly. Listen, I'm single, and not that I want y'all to call me in for a date. No DMs, none of that. Please, y'all. But I'm single, but I do understand that every time, if a man is dating, and a man should be dating to find the right person. If a man is dating, that's a lot of work. Okay? We know y'all got to put in a lot of work. Okay? We have to put in a lot of work, but men have to put out the majority of the money, okay? Because we expect them to, not just, choose the place to eat, or if we choose it, women, y'all got to stop acting like y'all been dining at Ruth Chris and the Chart House all your lives. Good and well, you ain't used to that, but you want to use this one particular man to take you because he can afford it. Don't do that. Don't do that. First of all, a date, especially a first date, shouldn't be at any place like that. It should be someplace where you can actually, an atmosphere that you're both comfortable in, and you ain't got to worry about how much this bill going to be, because it's going to be a big bill.
Right.
You want to drink top shelf vodka. Y'all ain't never had that before. Y'all used that dirty water in the little hole in the wall you've been going to. But now you want to make sure this man comes through for you. Don't do that. Don't do that, because then they start stereotyping all women. That's what happens. We don't want that to happen. We want men to know that there are women out there that they don't mind paying for the meal. Now, don't think every time we go out, we're going to be paying. I just want to know that you would pay for the meal. I don't care if you work for a waste management company. I don't care if you have a lawn service. Listen, it's about how you treat me. So stop looking at women as, like everybody's got to be a gold digger. It's what you can get out of them or whatever. Stop doing that. We got to do better, especially with our community.
Yeah. But another thing is too, like you said, it doesn't have to be like Ruth Chris or something like that. The thing is, I'm not gonna say even what I've seen. You set a tone in the beginning. So it's like, if you going all out in the beginning, it's like whoever that woman is, they're going to expect that. The expectation is going to be that every single time. So I feel like men also
don't expect that.
Heck no. Just feed me. Exactly. Listen, y'all know, if y'all follow me on my YouTube, on my Instagram, y'all know I love to eat.
She greedy.
Feed me. That's all you got to do. I don't care where it's from. As long as it's good and it's quality, I don't care how much. It could be $5. I don't care. Feed me. But my thing is, they set a tone, and then the woman expects for it to be like that every single time.
But they shouldn't expect that.
Right. They shouldn't. But then it also, I feel like men, and I know, they're what's the word, Mom? Not rid of prey. What's the word? What's the word?
I don't know. I'm stuck.
Predators. Predator. They have a like, you know, they like to go after thing, you know, or a woman. What's the word, Mom?
You sure they're predators? I don't think they're predators. I know they're visual creatures. Girl,
they like it's like they like to prey. Like they like to go
the hunt of it.
Yeah, the hunt of a woman. You know,
they don't. They want the challenge. They don't want anybody.
That's the same. Ain't that's not the same thing?
Yeah, it is. But you said I don't know if they're predators. Predators make them. I mean, I kind of feel like now
maybe that was the wrong
word.
They
got to catch a charge. Yeah.
Okay. Whatever. Anyway. Chasers. They like to chase. They like the game of chase. It does not, girl, whatever. I feel like that's the same thing. I just, use a little word for it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't
Don't use your little word.
Whatever. Anyway, they like to chase. And why did I forget where I was going with it? Because I done.
Once they catch it, they don't want it no more.
Right.
Once they catch it, they don't want it more. I get it.
That's actually another.
Yeah, it is.
That's another episode.
But listen, why do we expect for men to keep to that? I mean, because honestly, Mom, they expect it because, okay, I'm going to tell you why they expect it. It's social media. They look at these female rappers. They look at, women who post, my man did this, my man did that. Okay.
Movies. Right. And it's like, bro, that's not you.
That's not real. A lot of that's real. Those people have their own problems going on.
Yeah.
You don't know why that girl got that Gucci bag. You don't know why that dude got that watch.
Right.
You don't know what happened.
You don't know how they got it.
And it could have been because they're so in love and I just want to do something for you. But on the flip side, it could have been because they got caught doing something they weren't supposed to be doing. Mm-hmm. They just posted a picture with them smiling and chapping it up, but you don't know what happened, like in between the pictures, because we got the good picture. We don't know what the
they could have just been arguing right before, 2 minutes before, and now they taking a picture with them smiling, talking about goals. Nah. Nah, ain't no goddamn goals. Y'all niggas was just arguing or try to act like. Nah, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like now, the dating now, I feel like people are just over calculating everything. I feel like everyone feels like someone is out to get, or to get something. And which 9 times out of 10, I guess you can say, you want something from the opposite person. But I just feel like now everybody's kind of like on the edge when it comes to dating.
It is, but
the male and female, and y'all, we're not out here just bashing men, but we're just speaking from our experiences and just like trying to let you men know, like, don't do that to women. Like, if you can help, even if and women deal with it all the time, even on jobs. It's like if you have a boss who's a male and you're trying to like get promoted or something. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, even with me working in some fields, I've even had situations where that could have been, if I gave or did whatever they want, they would, promote me or move me here. Like, I'm not, no. So it just say, it's like, if you can do it, just do it. Why you gotta get something out of it? I don't know. That's kind of sick to me. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. That's really sick. Use your authority, your power. If you can help someone, just help them. Don't make them beg for it. Don't make them have to like do something for it. Just do it. But at the same time, all that karma, it comes back.
It comes back.
It comes back.
Yeah.
So you want to do that? Okay. And for you men out there, it's like another thing too, the way y'all treat women. Y'all forget y'all have daughters.
Ooh.
And sisters.
Ooh.
And a mother.
What?
And the same thing you doing to that, those women, the same thing is getting done to them. And I don't understand why y'all get so mad and pissed off. Nigga, that's you. What he did. That's what you do. It's just another person doing it to them now, So it's like, don't even get all rah ready to fight. Or what that nigga did? What that nigga did?
Yeah.
Where he at? No, that's you. Fight yourself. Fight yourself. Because that's what you do. So, like, karma always, what goes around comes around. Whether it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11 years later, it comes back. In those moments when you're trying to figure out why is life so bad right now, you need to think about all the bad that you've done to people. So
so moral of the story is independent women
continue to be independent.
Yes. Men, don't look down on them or don't be trying to figure out what you can get out of them. Just learn to get to know them as a person.
Yes.
Because trust me, Those women, they want to give you guys the world, but y'all.
It's another thing too.
Oh, go ahead then.
Like you said, why wouldn't they want an independent woman? Why would you want a woman that's needy? To me, that's going to make the relationship worse. And then it's like you're giving. And but it is women that want to be in a position like that where they're not doing anything. Yeah. They are No, I'm not gonna say housewife.
But those men need to go find those type of women,
right?
But those men that know that it's a struggle every month for them. Why not find someone who is financially sound, who has a career? Why not seek them out? But not for the purpose of that. But when you're unequally yoked, by wanting someone who is a stay-home mom, so you can be in charge, I guess, of the household. I don't know what their reasons are, but traditionally, we all want that. We all think back to the times before women had to go out in the workplace. We all think of that, and yeah, that would have been nice, but that's not the hand that we've been dealt. We've been dealt with having to go out and get it for ourselves to support children. That's not to say men are bad. That's not to say black men hasn't been able to come through for our black women. Mm-hmm. They've done what they could do with what they've had. They've been dealt a hand that they've been the underdog. But unfortunately, because of that, it's like a cause and effect in that area too. You have the men who've been incarcerated. When they're released, they can't get out and make the income. But there are women out there that's willing to support them, but they won't give them a chance. They want the ones that they got to go fight and do whatever or whatever. It's like that's too much. And then the women, now that they've gotten established, all I want is somebody, he got to be making this and he got to be making that. And that same man is going to treat you like trash. So you have to sit there and find someone who is equally yoked to you. Find someone who's a match for you. Because I don't need to have, someone in the corporate field to buy me all this stuff. I can buy that for myself. I want someone to be kind to me. Mm-hmm. I want someone to be nice to me.
To respect you.
To respect me, and someone I can be vulnerable with, and someone that I can feel safe with. So not that they have to go out and fight every man in the world, but I want them to act like they can.
You ain't gonna be no punk either.
Okay. I want them I want to know that my secrets are safe with him because his secrets are going to be safe with me. Mm-hmm. And that's what I want as what they consider an independent woman. And we all have dependencies. Let's also be
as
clear on
independent
something.
as I am, we still
all
can be
have
dependent.
Dependencies, so no one's completely independent.
Right.
So I just want people to start really thinking about what they're saying and what they're asking for. Be careful what you ask for, people.
Definitely.
Everything that glitter is not gold. Like I just I saw a brother on the back of the trash truck. Hey.
When?
It's like last week. I was like, hey.
When? Like in the house?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, hey. But he wouldn't give me a second look though. But I was like,
sure. He was in the zone trying to throw that trash on there.
Yeah. I thought about Baby Boy. He was doing the
girl. Mom, get the freak out.
Yeah. I was like, he looks strong.
Yeah, but no, it don't. For us, it don't take no millionaire.
No.
It don't take none of that. But like you said, that's the moral of the story.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys, be kind.
Be kind.
And that's for both parties, both ends.
Yeah.
Please be kind, be respectful, be intentional, and have good motives. Stop always trying to get something out of somebody.
Yep. INDEP.
Don't do that. Put it on
all
me.
right, y'all. That's all we have for now. You can find myself and Master Mitch on social media platforms. And don't forget to come through next time because it's going to be good.